Hey everybody, Mark Bates here. Now I want to very quickly talk about one of the features that got a huge upgrade in the latest release of Buffalo 0.8.1, and that's resource generation. Now resource generation has been around for a while, but it's been pretty weak. It would generate stub actions for you and a model and migration, and that's it. In 0.8.1, it took a huge leap forward, and I want to kind of share that with you today. I'm very excited about it. I'm also very excited by where resource generation is going in the 08 series. But let's talk about what's in 0.8.1 right now. So I have a brand new Buffalo application here, and I can run Buffalo gResource. And one of the first things you'll notice is the help has gotten significantly better. It's got a bunch of examples, talks a little bit more about what's happening, and that sort of stuff. So that's very exciting just from the get-go. But let's create an actual resource. So we'll create a user's resource, and when we do that, we want to create a user's resource, and users have names, which is of type string, which is a default, an email, which is of type string, and a bio, which will be a null text field. So it could be that, they don't want to enter the bio, whatever, so we want to make sure it's nullable in the database here. So when I do this, you see it's going to create a whole bunch of files for us, actions, templates, models, migrations. So let's migrate our database. Buffalo DB migrate, fantastic. And let's start up our server. So when we go to our homepage and refresh it, you can see we now have a bunch of actions mapped in our application for our user's resource. And one of the great things I'm very excited about too is the resource names now show appropriately on our routes table. There was a bug in older versions that wouldn't show you the actual mapping here, but now we can see that our handler for /users is github.com/markbatescode/actions, and then it's a user resource list function. So very excited that that's been fixed as well. So let's see what happens when we do this. When we go to /users, wow, look at that. We've got a table already ready to go here, nicely bootstrapped. We'll click create users. We've got a nice form here already. If I click save, you could see I'm getting validation errors, and I can fix those validations. I can say Mark Bates. Let's actually type my name correctly, because why not? And mark@example.com. And when I hit save, user was successfully created. I get a flash message. I get a user show page, which has a couple buttons here. I get some basic information about the user, the name, whatever. These pages are obviously stubbed pages, but they're meant for you to kind of get moving quickly through your application. So I can edit my user now. I can add a bio here. I created Buffalo. There we go. And save that. There we go. Now I get my bio. I can go back to all users. There's my user. I can view it. I can destroy it. Are you sure? Yes, I want to destroy it. So when we created our resource, it created all of this code for it. It generated all of this code. And if we look at our users' actions here, you can see all kind of created for us. And what's beautiful is there's all this nice comments in there, so you know what's kind of happening and why. And so now it's really up to you to go and kind of make this stuff your own here. There's validations are already built in. There's basic forms, as we saw, right? There's the basic form that we saw. It's up to you to make this stuff your own and tweak it, but know that it's there and you can use it. There is a bunch of flags. One of them is skip model. If you don't want any of this sort of stuff, you're going to get just stubs, like was what we had before. You can also pass the use model flag, which won't generate a model, but will rather use the name of a model. So if we already had a user model, we could just use that. So it's very exciting what we can do with this here. And if we look one last place in our application app file, you can see here is our users resource right there. So that's really it for our very quick look at resource generation in Buffalo 081. I said very excited about it. I'm really excited by what is coming down in the next couple releases for resource generation to take it to the next level, like JSON generation versus just HTML generation. So check it out, and thank you very much. This video was brought to you by Gopher Guides. If you're an organization, conference, or user group that is looking for Go training, please visit gopherguides.com. All training is custom designed to match your educational needs.